So what do you guys look at to say, you know what, this dude could make it to the URL? I know anybody could get a PG, but not everybody can stay.
I look at performance. I look at stage presence. I look at how they conduct themselves outside of battles.
All my wrists is frogs, all my women is boss.
So they make it interesting. Can they sell a fight? These are all variables that make somebody good. You know what I mean? It's not just being able to show up and perform, but do you have the people's interest? Are you a villain? Are you a good guy? You know, what is your role? Do you know your role? You know what I mean? A-Verb, it don't matter. He's going to always keep himself a battle because he knows how to market himself. He knows when to talk shit. He knows when to interject. He knows when to jump on the radio. He knows when to start a fight. He knows who's coming up. He pays attention. He studies it. That's why you never see A-Verb out of work, because he knows how to work. You know what I'm saying? Some guys can perform on a high level, like a DNA. You know what I mean? Who can battle every single week and have 3 rounds of entertaining material. You know what I mean? Despite what, you know, people attack him or whatever they say about D, but he shows up. You know what I'm saying? You know for certain if you book DNA, you're going to get some bars. You're going to get 3 full rounds. If that was not the case, people would not be booking him. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't hire him if he was messing up or not showing up or not coming through or not following through. So, you know, it's a bunch of things, man, but a lot of it is just, you know, can you sell a fight? You know what I mean? Can you keep the people interested? Can you show up consistently? You know what I mean? What is your style? Is it new? Is it different? Is it entertaining? Do the people like it? Can you generate views? Can you bring people through the door to see you? People talking about you. These are all are they comparing you to other people? Are they setting up matches for you versus someone else just after seeing one battle? You know what I mean? That's what we look for.
What made you guys decide to say, you know what, let's bring Prez back in the fold? You know what I'm saying? To give him the chance, the opportunity to redeem himself on that Born Legacy stage.
The Prez Mafia issue is a touchy one, you know what I'm saying, because of the scenario, you know what I'm saying, and what we stand for as a company and as a culture, you know what I'm saying. What he did was totally unacceptable. However, he's admitted his mistakes, and there's been somewhat of a demand for him. You know, people have been asking for him, so it's like you can't ignore the demand. You know what I'm saying? It's really his major backer in bringing him back to URL was Norbs. You know what I mean? It was something that Norbs wanted to do. Norbs is a boss, so you know what I mean. You know, we gotta take everybody's suggestions into consideration. You know what I'm saying? I always liked Prez Mafia. You know what I mean? Even though, you know, we had some storied past, you know what I'm saying? The way he exited URL, I really didn't care for, but you know what I mean? That's the past, man. We all grow and we all move forward. So now I'm glad to have him back, and I'm excited to see what he's gonna do on Born Legacy 3. So shouts to Prez. I heard he got a lot of bars. I heard he's prepared. He's clipped up. He's coming in there to show Nunn what it is. Nunn is not playing no games. He knows what this battle means for him. So he's here to show up as well. So it's gonna be a good match.
Do you think you know, the fans or the people reacted the right way? Because you know, sometimes in hip hop, we've gotten to the point where the people allows you to get away with stuff like that. Drake don't gotta write his bars, man. He can still be the best.
Right.
But it's that and the third. Like, do you think battle rap is a little more stricter, like to the point where you could get killed, or you know what I mean?
I think that one thing that makes battle rap crazy or dope. It's so hot out here too. We are grinding. But now, one thing that makes battle rap dope is because it still is one of the rare sections of hip hop that demonstrates the art form. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is based off of competition. You know what I'm saying? I've said this before. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the elements of hip hop, who got the best head spins, the break dance, the tag up the wall, who's the best DJ, who's the best MC. So battle rap is the only place where guys are really walking around with their chest out saying, I'm the best. I will smoke you. This shit was whack. I saw your last battle. You did nothing.
Facts.
There's that type of energy. that needs to exist in hip hop, and it's dead in mainstream hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? These guys are running around out here with pocketbooks on, they wearing dresses. It's just been emasculated to the highest level. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, hip hop is an aggressive art form. You know what I'm saying? Like, what people don't understand is like, if you wrote on somebody's piece and wrote over their shit, you'll get fucked up for that.
Swave told me he had one of his homies shot. I did an interview with him the other day. He said over tagging.
Yeah, tagging. You get shot, bro. For graffiti. You wrote your shit on top. That's a form of disrespect. People had held their culture in such a respect and a regard that it's not just a piece of writing on the wall, it's somebody's expression. You touched my expression, homie. I'm gonna touch you.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's hip hop. You come and you stand in front of me and you rapping and you make me spit my ill rhymes and your shit is whack. I'm gonna beat you up. You know what I'm saying? You get beat up. You come rapping or niggas be mad at you for being disrespectful.
Yeah.
So that's why there wasn't as many rappers back in the days, because it was a respected art form. So once the respect is gone and the attitude is, oh man, I don't gotta batter nobody. It's all about this money.
Yeah.
That out of it, when you don't have people walking around in mainstream rap saying I'm the best, or now if they say I'm the best, oh, he's not humble. Hip hop is not humble, homie. These like journalists and these people, they got it all wrong, man.
Okay.
This is not humble. This is an aggressive art form with an aggressive nature. It's forceful, and the people that are in it are walking around with confidence, and they believe that they're the best in the world. And that's what makes it better. That's what creates camaraderie between the two. So that only exists in battle rap.
I think people forget that hip hop was birthed in the streets.
Yes.
I think that's why people, because it's becoming Hollywood.
And you watch these Wild Skittles commercials, and they got supposed to be breakdancing, and everybody has a Kango on and a gold chain and an Adidas suit on linoleum or cardboard moonwalking. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
If you come outside with jewelry on back in those times, you'll get robbed, man. New York City, you wear that on the train, you're in trouble. If you wore a Kango outside, you had to have respect. You wore gazelles, the square glasses like the fat boys have when they take the glass. You can't wear that on. Crazy? You wear that outside, you gonna get robbed. That's how it was. You'll get robbed for your sneakers. It was petty. You know what I mean? It was tough. It was, you know, if you had jewelry on back in those times, you had to have respect. You know what I mean? So I think that's what people forgot. So now in a new era of where we at now, you know what I'm saying? These guys get on. You can't. It's not even audible. But the problem is, the newer music, I'm not here to hate on the newer music. I'm not here to say what's better. That's all subjective. But the newer music is actually a new genre. You know what I mean? When you hear like Future, Young Thug,
it's not rap anymore.
It's not really rap music. I'm not saying
melodic
that.
Music.
I think it's a connection. It's more of a vibe. I enjoy Future's music and some of these guys' music for what it is. You feel what I'm saying? It's a different style of music. Fetty Wap, it's more about a vibe and an energy. That's cool. But it's not hip hop. It's a derivative of hip hop. Every other genre of music has an offshoot. You got jazz, you got bebop, contemporary, you know, classic jazz, you know, there's 80s jazz, you got classic rock, metal, death metal,
pop rock.
Even newer forms of music that have just established, like electronic music and EDM and dance and drum and this and that and techno. They have multiple names for all that type of electric music, but when it comes to hip hop, it's just all hip hop. So Fetty Wap and Nas will be in the same category at an award show, and it's not fair. Not dissing Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap is dope. He has a creative melodic sound that I enjoy, but it's not the same thing as listening to a lyrical Nas album. It's a totally different genre, and they both should be respected as such. What Fetty Wap does, Nas can't do. What Nas does, Fetty Wap can't do. You know why? Because they're two different things, and they need to be separated and embraced by both. And I think because we're all young, urban people, you know, they don't understand that we're creative when we make new shit all the time, but they just want to categorize it all as one thing. And when you do that, it diminishes the art form of lyricism, because it says to the kids that's growing up, this is called hip hop, and you don't have to know how to rap. You can just mumble and go, turn up, set up, sit up, baba, baba. Just start babbling and saying anything on the mic, and that's considered to be rap music. Away from the shit that we appreciate, the lyrical shit.
It seems like it used to be respect over everything back in the day. Now it's money over everything. You know what I'm saying? To the point
money's
where
important.
No, money's important.
Jay-Z wanted money. Lil Wayne wanted money, but they still walked with the mantra of "I'm the best."
Yeah, you know.
That's the difference.
Because it was like back in the day, you know, that they say the gangsters, they was running the streets, they had the codes, but the players who had the money, they didn't get that same respect from the gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then once that money took over and gangsters started respecting the money instead of having the respect, it's like they lost the essence.
Right.
Where anybody could get in the game now as long as you got money or flash or this, that,
anybody
and the third.
can get in the game. You can do anything. But I mean, don't get me twisted. The music that you hear, the Young Thug, it is hip hop related. It is. It has some connections to it. And, you know what I mean? But what's happened is it's a new genre, and the genre hasn't been acknowledged, and the genre is grouped in with hip hop or rap, as we call it today. And that is where this confusion comes in at. And then when you promote that as that, when students start rapping, they were like the kids are like, "What is that? That's too lyrical." Oh, it's not. You know what I mean? I watched a double XL cipher, and I don't think one guy had a complete 16 bars of rapping. Not one.
Yeah.
It was just like, squirt up, turn up.
It was the worst cipher I ever heard in my life.
Squirt.
Yeah,
It's just like noises and shit, like sound effects. Like it's like sound effect rap. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool for strip clubs, parties. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment. I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It's fine, but it's not rap.
Like me, I could say myself, I'm like in the middle of the generation. You know, I got my younger cousins, and you know, I know you from the older essence of the hip hop.
Young man, cut it out.
You know what I'm saying?
23.
You know what I'm saying? Man? So you seen how the generations change. Like me now, when I look at it, people might say when I was growing up, I'm listening to Nelly, Country Grandma. I'm like, he's like one of the dopest dudes. People like, you bugging,
right?
Nelly. And now I'm looking back and I'm looking like, yo, Kodak Black. What are y'all talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? So are we bugging?
And Nelly is like Nas compared to that guy. You know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But are we bugging, looking at the kids like, you know, okay? Because a lot of times, I'm sure even your parents was telling you like, yo, stop listening to that.
Like, it's like what I said, man. The problem is that we are looking at it from a hip hop perspective. We have on hip hop goggles, so we looking at it from the Biggie, Tupac, Nas perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
When these guys are performing, and they be like, turn on the corner, man, turn on the squirt, whoop, 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 and they doing all these noises and shit. You like, what the fuck is that? But it's not. It's a derivative of rap and hip hop. It's something different. It has some of the elements of it, but it's different. It's like Chris Brown raps sometimes on his R&B songs.
Yeah.
Make him a rap song? No. What's my man's name? The dude with the crazy hairdo.
Miguel?
Little skinny guy. Not Miguel. August Alsina. You know what I'm saying? Like even the content that these guys sing is not even R&B music. It's like some other shit. It's morphed into something different. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake is a dope artist. He's an entertainer. He does a lot of hip hop shit, but he does a lot of R&B shit too, and that's fine. I enjoy all of it. You know what I mean? I think it's there for all of us to enjoy. I just think that there needs to be a clear identification of genres, and that will lessen the confusion.
Hit him with the gra-da-da-da. The other side smoking la-da-da-da, like da-da-da-da. So quit the bullshit. We play the sport on some bullshit. Say it with your chest and a full clip. And if you churchy, you can get hit in the pulpit. Cause fuck it, it's task force on the blah-da-da-da. We hitting punches in the spot, da-da-da. Feds rushing, we like ta-da-da-da. You know this hustle, it can't stop, da-da-da. Won't stop, da-da-da. So bring the packs out. Count the beam and black out. Like it's the first brick. Getting chips like the Bulls in 96. I fucked your bitch from the top. Got in the fit with the gla. Trust you niggas don't want nah. It's 12 bottles in this spot.